book review on Majyk by Angie Sage, and I don't understand why this book is not more popular than it is. So this book is filthy. Look at this, it's tattered, torn, it's got notes and marks all in it, and that is because my son read it first and loved it. My daughter then read it, loved it. Then they told me to read it, loved it. I just think it's amazing. Things are not what they always seem and what you expect them to be, and it's done in such a good twisted way that I can't predict it. And I can't say that about loads of books. I mean, I normally know the middle and the end before I've even really got through the beginning, and it's not predictable at all, and I've really enjoyed that about this. It really should be a lot more popular than it is. I do not understand it. So I rate this very highly. It's another 5-star one. I'm doing all my 5-star reviews. So I don't like to review books I don't like or give low marks on, because not every book is going to make everybody happy, and authors are not people pleasers. You know, we know that our books will appeal to certain people. So I don't think it's fair to review badly on somebody unless you're a professional reviewer and you're doing it for a particular reason. But as a fellow author, if I don't like a book, I will still review it positively for people who will, or I won't review it at all if I think it's really badly written or edited or something. So if people have published a book and they haven't paid for editing and copy editing and all that, then I won't consider it to be well done. There'll be a lot of mistakes, and then that will annoy me, so then I won't review it. So I'm going to read the back of this. So it's Enter the world of Septimus Heap, wizard apprentice. Magic is his destiny. A powerful necromancer has killed the queen and locked up the extraordinary wizard. Now, using dark magic, he can create the bleak and sinister world he desires. But the necromancer made a mistake. A vital detail he has overlooked means there is someone who can stop him. A boy. The only problem is, the boy doesn't know it yet. And the Times said, we can't get enough, more please. So this is a lovely book. And I'm going to read you a short extract from it, because I think it is really worth reading. And I will warn you, well, I don't know why I'm warning you, because young adults especially prefer more gore and darkness than I could probably handle. I got a few of my children's friends turn around to me and say book one wasn't dark enough. So I was thinking, okay, fine, let's make it darker then, and I did. So it is a little bit too dark in some places, but I think that's what makes it good. So I will come back with a short reading. So I think Majyk has probably not done as well as it deserves to do, because a lot of people maybe assume it's a Harry Potter rip-off. Or it's like, oh, we've had loads of Harry Potter, want something different. I can assure you that this is different. It's nothing like Harry Potter. And I think this author deserves that chance to show you that. So buy the book and read it, please. It's different, and it doesn't focus on just one person like Harry Potter as the central protagonist. It's got quite a few in there. So I'm going to read you an extract so that you can see the style of this sort of book. And it's the only part that I could find that isn't given too much away. Marcia joined Jenna, Nico and boy 412 by the fire. She sat down next to them and opened the book, which Jenna could see was called Safety Spells and Unharmed Charms for the use of the beginner and those of simple mind, compiled and guaranteed by the Wizard Assurance League. Simple mind, said Jenna. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Pay no attention to that, said Marcia. It's very old-fashioned, but the old ones are often the best. Nice and simple, before every wizard tried to get their own name on spells just by tinkering with them a little, which is when you get trouble. I remember I found what seemed like an easy fetch spell once, latest edition with lots of brand new, unused charms, which I suppose should have warned me. When I got it to fetch my python shoes, it fetched the wretched python as well. Not exactly what you want to see first thing in the morning. Marcia was busy leafing through the book. There's an easy version of Cause Yourself to be Unseen somewhere here. I found it yesterday. Ah, yes, here it is. Jen appeared over Marcia's shoulder at the yellowed page that Marcia had open. Like all magic books, each page had a different spell or incantation on it, and in the older books, these would be carefully written by hand in various strange coloured inks. Underneath each spell, the page was folded back on itself to form a pocket in which the charms were placed. The charm contained the magic imprint of the spell. It was often a piece of parchment, although it could be anything. Marcia had seen charms written on bits of silk, wood, shells, and even toast, although that one had not worked properly, as mice had nibbled the ending. So, give it a go. It's a lot better than Harry Potter, a lot different than Harry Potter. And sadly, I think that may be why it's not done as good as it should have done. But we've all loved it, and it's very hard that I get my son to love the same books as my daughter and I, because he has a very different passion in them. And mostly he reads non-fiction books now, so to find one he adores is pretty good going.